How much do you respect your child's individuality? This is often a touchy subject for most parents because they see their children as subordinates, they see their children as receptors, as only listeners and doers and following the instructions of the parents and pretty much doing and becoming what the parent desires for them to do or become. Now, my name is Taharka Sankar. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor. I'm also certified in trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapy, as well as a lived life experience that will indicate and contribute to what I do have to offer as I work with parents and their children to empower them to refine the quality of their relationship so that they can increase their self-awareness, enhance their communication, and develop some social emotional skills so that they can actually enjoy a peace of mind and ultimately transfer intergenerational health. So what is this I'm speaking about, individuality? I know for most parents, they are not as receptive to this fact that your children are different and sometimes opposite than you are or you would like them to be. Now, one day my son, we were sitting down, we were speaking, and we were actually trying to solve a problem. And the way I was going about it and the way he was going about it was completely different. And he said to me, he said, "Baba, we just have different taste buds," which means there's a different way to do things, as well as I have a different preference for things than you have. And I was taken aback by it because I was like, whoa, like, the wisdom that comes from the mouth of babes. And therefore, he was able to teach me a lesson that I had to slow down and give him space to develop and grow to the person that he's supposed to grow and develop into, his individual self. Now, as a parent, you are responsible to have some instruction, some discipline, some boundaries, some structure in place. However, you have to allow your child room to breathe so that they can actually grow. Because what ends up happening if you do not allow them to become their individual self and guide them into becoming their individual self, having a voice, they do have an opinion at times, and it's okay. And sometimes that opinion just needs to be curtailed. You have to put it in a certain framework and teach them how to communicate, teach them how to speak and express their opinion so that it doesn't come off disrespectful, it doesn't sound rude, it doesn't sound as if they're challenging you, but they do have a voice, they do have an opinion, they have independent thoughts. So you want to be receptive to that and don't necessarily think that they're going to do everything the way you want them to do it, exactly as they want them to do it. They're going to like everything you like for them. They're going to become what it is you're destined to become based on what you see in them, because they may want to shape that in a different type of way. And this is oftentimes a challenge that most parents find that I work with when a child is on the verge or in the process of graduating high school. A lot of parents want their children to go to college because they went to college. They want their child to be a doctor, or they want their child to be what they are because they want their child to live the life as theirs. And what ends up happening is that the child becomes resentful in that sense. They become more challenged, they become more rebellious because you're not allowing them to be who they are supposed to be. And just think about it. If someone was trying to dictate to you how you should live your life, and you're the one that's gonna experience the outcome of your life, why would you want them to do that? And so they're gonna resist that, they're gonna rebel against that. So you wanna come at your child in a way that you can respect them and acknowledge their individuality, because they may not want to go to college. They may want to do something different. They may be good at fixing things. So they may want to become a mechanic. They may be good at doing hair. They may become one of the cosmetologists or a stylist. They may be good at art and drawing, so they want to go into the graphics and do these types of things, right? So they may be good at dance and music and some of the things that you may not really be open to. It may not seem promising, but you want to support them on their journey so that they can become the person that they're destined to actually become. So think about how much do you respect your child's individuality, and how much do you allow them to express themselves to become the person that they're supposed to become. So I hope this helps. I hope this provides some insight in a way that you can actually show up differently for your child and more supportive for your child, and not necessarily be the one that is overbearing and demanding and intrusive in your child's life, because they are individuals. They do have their way of seeing things. They do have their way of doing things. And you have to accept the fact that you have different taste buds. So I hope this helps. Join the Next Gen Parenting Group if you're interested to engage in the virtual village with other parents and like-minded adults, so that you can build some skills, learn some new tips, and gain some ideas of how you can have a better experience on your parenting journey, or just enhance some things that you're doing, right? We sharpen each other. So join the Next Gen Parenting Group so we can support you on your journey. And I look forward to seeing you in that room.